Hello, I am Anadiffin, and this is Creeper World 3 Arc Eternal, a game by Knucklecracker. This is an interesting little base defense game where you have to build up your base and its defenses, including economy, and you face off against the Creeper, a liquid-like entity which spawns in from various points on the map and flows towards your base. You can build towers and mortars and various aircraft to fight off against Creeper, as well as actually terraform the landscape, increasing the height of the terrain, slowing the progress of the Creeper itself. I have actually completed the primary campaign, though with these locked areas there are plenty of other missions which are available to be played. But for now I will be playing through the main campaign, and I'll be playing about one mission per video. Missions vary considerably in length. The first few are only a couple of minutes long, yet others can be over an hour. So, without further ado, let us begin. The arc of the model of the universe is long, but bends towards justice. Dr. Martin Luther King, Jr., 20th century, 1st CE, Earth. Get my mouse away. Knucklecracker presents Creeper World 3 Arc Eternal. By the year 13,271 in the First Common Era, humans had spread the great galactic empire. All they had achieved ended when the Creeper arrived. Thousands of worlds were destroyed by an unknown enemy, but a small group of less than 50,000 humans survived. Their impossible journey ended in the destruction of the enemy nexus and the founding of a new sole human colony. 30 years later, the enemy returned. Yet again, humanity held back the darkness. A peace that would endure for many millennia was created, but like all things crafted by human hands, it was not to last. Again and again, the Creeper would return. Eons would pass between each culling. Empires would rise and fall, each more brilliant than the last. But no matter how great humanity became, it would always succumb. Through it all, one man slept. His journey on the first great exodus was not to be his last. Guarded and watched over for billions of years, his time to awaken has come. Now, when the last of the great human empires has slipped away into the night, the sleeper awakens. Awaken. And I did the first mission as a test recording, and it doesn't. And I thought I'd reset the full progress, but apparently it has not. No matter. The first level is really just a tutorial, but I will do it nevertheless. So, archive transmissions. Scars, wake up. Commander Skarsgård Abraxas. What? Wait a minute. Who are you? I'll keep the lights very low. You have slept for a very long time. My name is Leah. I don't know any Leah. Last thing I remember is Plateus laughing and said, Fortuna fagiet fatius. Where am I? Where's Plateus? And who are you? Slowly. Plateus created me shortly after he placed you in suspended animation. I was your guardian for eons that passed. I have watched over and protected you for many cycles. I am part of the ship we are on. We are being moved in orbit around a stable singularity for many eons, hiding from all that transpired. Just how many eons? This is difficult to measure because of the expansion of space, the rift space cataclysm, variations in various cosmological constants. Quit stalling, just a round figure. Over 5 billion Earth standard years. My gods. Why, answer me, why? I am sorry, Scars. All I know is that now is when I was to awaken you. I and this ship are now at your disposal. My only instructions from this point forward are to follow your commands. None of this makes any sense, or even seems possible, but I long ago abandoned the concept of impossible. So let's take a look. Ship sensors indicate we are no longer orbiting a singularity. Correct. I warped the ship to a nearby system to begin the reactivation process. Unfortunately, there appears to be a warp inhibitor in the system, so we are stuck here until you do something about it. Warp inhibitor? Move the ship to Tempus, the world without a shield, then launch ground activities. I'll explain more once there. So, I've already done this, but I will do it again. So, start. And see if I can actually restart the world, and if it will restart the conversation I have with Leah. No, doesn't matter. I will rush through this mission, because it is very simple. Put the speed right up. Because the creeper on this level is very weak. As you can see, the creeper is flowing out from there, but it only produces a 3 every half a second. Later ones will be producing about 75 in the same period, so yeah, it's not really much of a threat. At the bottom here, it says more collectors, produces more energy, so that's what I'm doing at the moment. I am building as many collectors as I possibly can, producing as much energy as possible. And I should slow the speed down a little bit and build some cannon. I really should have built my command center a little bit closer. Though I can move it. It is a thing in this game. You don't have to keep your base where it is initially placed, which is a very nice little feature, I must add. In fact, most things can be moved. All the weapons can be moved. Let's build 3 pulse cannons. Yeah, I'm building 3 pulse cannons. So I now need to build a nullifier. They're in range of the creeper spawner. I'm going to move this turret over now. Excellent. So, the creeper's being obliterated. My cannons aren't getting the energy very quickly though. Thankfully, I will be getting some improved tech to increase the speed of the ammo and the energy from my base to the front lines. In, I think it's a couple of levels actually. 1 or 2. Excellent. Now the power is going to the nullifier, and it goes boom. Fantastic. Now, the emitter has been destroyed. This power circle is an absolutely brilliant little thing. If you can remove this, you can see the radius around of the range. That it essentially doubles or more than doubles absolutely everything about them. It applies to all structure, pretty much all structure you put in that little circle. So I'll put a collector in there, allow me to collect that instantaneously. I have collected the Carcer shield key. Brilliant. I will claim victory. And I will continue without submitting. Excellent. So I can now fly to Carcer and begin ground operations. So I will do that next time. Until then.